Intriguing featherweight 10-rounder before the world title fight.
Good evening, Robeisy. Gentlemen, you both know the rules. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Please touch gloves now. Come out fighting at the bell.
All right, settle. Escaping Cuba and finding freedom. Of course, we know about his amateur pedigree. But the shocking upset that we broadcast in his pro debut, and there have been notable boxers who lost their first fight.
Dictating the real estate right now. Longer reach, and he's stronger. Ooh, nice right hand right down. Pause again. The right hand and also the left hook.
And then Robeisy comes in with a three-punch combination, digs to the body.
This is what I think Nova didn't understand in our fighter meeting. He kept talking about his physical gifts and abilities. I'm talking from a distance standpoint.
That differential that you both mentioned, it's 4 inches, both on the height.
It's kind of buckle a bit. I think a right hand snuck in there.
End of one between Ramirez and Nova. Ramirez more efficient, landing 29%, 6 of 21.
I'm always interested to see, especially at this stage in his career, what style that is more in the pocket and not moving as much.
Tim, take us back to that.
Whereas even when he's in front of you, he's a constant moving target. He's either going high, going low, dropping his head. He's always doing something, and you don't want to throw big punches at a guy like that, especially early.
Tried to cut off the ring laterally.
Chirping this whole time since the fight begun. You know, trying to get Nova to fight his fight. He wants Nova to stand there and exchange with him.
Has an opportunity to do so, fires off.
I'm not sure he's frustrated. I just think he's trying to get Nova in the type of fight that he wants to get him in. So far, Nova's not taking the bait.
No, he's not. That's what Ramirez needs. He needs Nova to stand directly in front of him. He doesn't want Nova to use this.
It's a mastered. Bewildering your mind, frustrating you. You don't know how you got into that kind of fight.
10 seconds to the bell.
Threw that punch after the bell against Nova in the second round. Here we are, beginning of round number 3 of a good coach, the two-time Olympic gold medalist. Timmy, the last man to defeat the current
So, okay, that's cute.
That's cute. That's nice.
Ramirez became who he became by frustrating and putting the punches together. And I think there's a fine line between sitting down and knowing when to sit down. He doesn't want to take his gifts away.
Just landed a good left hand, then goes to the body. To your point, landing 43% of his total punches straight. More efficient, more effective.
More efficient, more effective, and accurate.
Had some chin issues in the past.
Who has used that lead uppercut awkwardly to great success, the world champion Emmanuel Navarrete.
Ramirez is making him punch often with his presence and keeping that high guard. And when they do, you want to catch him in between with shots. He's looking for perfect opportunities to land.
Last time we saw Ramirez was back in February. He was on that
he hurt him.
Co-feature with Josh Taylor and Catterall on top.
He hurt him.
Oh, look at the back leg. You can see it. And he tries to chase him down into the corner in the closing seconds here. There's an uppercut that comes in against Nova. Good rally from Ramirez. 15 seconds. There was a left hand.
Took Ramirez 3.5 rounds to get Nova where he wanted to get him. Nova's fighting at Ramirez's pace.
That high
This
guard
is Cuban school of boxing right here, with a tinge of
more and more. Let's check in with Bernardo.
Was speaking with Mark DeLuca, and he would not admit that Nova was hurt, but he says, I can't have him get drawn into a firefight. When he lets his hands go, he's got...
Originally from Puerto Rico, moved to the U.S. with 9 siblings when he was, but this is a massive step up and a talent gap unlike anything he has seen going up against the wildly skilled Ramirez.
And Nova can still land a punch, but he's got to make some adjustments to do it because he's allowing a great thinker to be in a comfort zone, and that spells bad news for Nova.
Made him pay the price there. End of 4. has been growing as we work our way towards our light heavyweight. It's Joe Smith, his one belt. And you know what it is, puncher versus puncher. He's saying in the corner of Robeisy Ramirez.
Ismael Sala, but I've told Robeisy, this guy's dangerous. He's big, he has power, but he cannot deal with you when you use your angles and when you...
Speaking of a guy who possesses power, Joe Smith Jr. better be it. A two-time Olympian, has great pedigree, great skill. But it is that when you look at the demolition, road grading, come forward style, better be it.
Well, we talk about, strength of schedule. Without a doubt, Joe Smith Jr. has been in there.
Years ago tonight, he pulled a shocking upset with a first-round knockout. Oh, and there is the... left hand that floors Nova, and the fight is over. Robeisy Ramirez finishes it off in style, and Nova is laid out. Nova's receiving medical attention. He is moving. He is attentive. He is responding to the ringside physicians, and that is a great sign that they are getting him up to the stool. That is always the sign we look for. They will.
For your winner by knockout, and now the USBA and WBO Global Featherweight Champion, Robeisy Ramirez.
Impressive stuff from Robeisy Ramirez.